shit though.
Sup?
Clean your camera. Clean that camera. Cleaned it, bro. You cleaned it?
Mm-hmm.
How's
Sup,
everyone
chat?
doing? We have 3 viewers.
What is crazy is this is what we're supposed to have, but we're trying to figure out our internet situation. But then the thing is, the camera connects to Wi-Fi, and then hashtag #YGen in the chat. And then but then to have like good internet, because that has been one of our
You guys in this house don't read to me.
biggest like
As the
hurdles.
older bro.
If we don't use the internet, because now we have the Ethernet cable, then
For
our
someone to open
camera
their mouth,
can
they had to
connect
ask me, is he fried?
to the computer, because camera uses Wi-Fi to connect to the computer. And then I have to figure out how to do it with not wireless and all that stuff. But sub chat, welcome, bro. Today's gonna be fun.
Let me see Red Gen. Let me see Red Gen in the chat.
Today's gonna be fun. I feel like this could go a couple multiple different ways, but I'm trusting you guys that y'all are hanging out and we're gonna make it the best thing we ever can, or the best thing we can make it ever. But no, I'm happy everything's smooth so far.
I know. Shout out y'all for rocking with us. So today, I think on the agenda today, I hear myself talk, so it's annoying. On the agenda today, we want to watch the
Hashtag
Tyler.
Jen.
Want to watch the Tyler the Creator interview. Tyler the Creator did this interview with Converse, like how long ago? A couple weeks ago?
No, a couple
Like
days
a week ago? Yeah,
10
10
days
days ago. So like,
Well, it was 3 days when I wanted to watch it, but then I never got around to watching it. So then I was like, hey, why don't we do it with chat? It's kind of like the 454 thing we watched last week, which would have been
really good if the internet
if
wasn't
our internet
shit.
wasn't like silly. So today we had to fix that, but then I think it's funny that like when you fix one problem,
A new one
like
arises.
10 more arise, so then you have to like fix those. But what I do believe is eventually one day we're gonna get to the end of it. So we have Tyler the Creator, this one, and we all know who Tyler the Creator is, so I don't have to explain him. But I really enjoyed Tyler the Creator like interview videos. This one's really good. Virgil has a clip from this thing on his IG. This one was good as well. We're watching this, but the London one. This is good as well. Paris. I've been really obsessed with this song for whatever reason. I don't even know why, but
Play
it's
it.
waiting for me. What, Bliss?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do I want to start chat like that?
Play it.
It's
Now that
like
we're in the 21st
really
century
good.
with decom, we're able to
I can't do the ads though.
do things like run MRP
Yeah,
multiple
bro.
times a day.
Skip. I'm not watching that. Absolutely not. My thing with this video though is what?
What's the thing with the video?
Wait, is it playing the audio right?
Yeah,
though?
everything's good.
Like from.
Yeah.
My thing with this video, no, we could play while
They did. See, I hate when people do obvious shit like this. See the D and G.
I'm crying.
See the D and G under her bra. Like, why do you be doing like obvious
That's
shit?
not even
like,
my problem. The problem with this video is I feel like I really like the song. Like I think in the past like 2-3 days I've become a Tyler fan. I don't know why. I just like this video, but my thing is I feel like they're trying to push this 90s like agenda, like what's her face, like Rihanna, 90s thing on Tyler. Where I'm like, it's 2025. Why don't we make her the 2025 like person? Like, why don't we push? It's not like what they were trying to do with Ice Spice with like the Y2K thing. And it's like you can't like push these narratives of a time. Okay, people in the 90s were trying to push an 80s narrative on their pop stars.
The artists.
Then what would
It
we?
would just be the 80s.
Yeah, but then what would we be finding to pull references? Because like the 90s kind of made its own thing, and it's like, why don't we try to make our own thing? And making our own thing is not that difficult. Just look around and be like, what is 2025, and how can we represent 2025 with this artist? I feel like that's like a better way to go.
So that where they were like, it's so funny that she's like crying in one scene and then the next scene she's
Yeah,
like
I
twerking.
saw-
Yeah, it's not
I
good.
don't like this look at all. I don't like this at all. The belts.
Yeah.
I think I really hate the belts. I really hate the belt. Like, I do not like this at all.
And like when she like bends,
Okay. Okay, Tyler. And apparently this is like a meme, but I don't know. It kind of looks too fake. But shout out Tyler. Now let's go to Tyler. The reason we're here today. Have you seen the song,
No.
the Kevin Abstract the fact thing? I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Do you want to watch it?
yeah.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like cool though, but.
Agencies, does this look familiar?
Oh my God, YouTube. Like,
YouTube
them
and their
shit-
stupid ass,
them
man.
shit on my face, man. What I do find, actually, I'll tell you what I find. This is so like, I feel like actually, before they start singing, I think we should talk about Dominic Fike and Kevin Abstract.
And the fall off.
I don't even think they fell off. I just feel like I think they captured 2019 perfectly, like with what they were doing. But I feel like I guess you could call it the fall off. But then COVID happened and a bunch of stuff happened. But I feel like it didn't.
Like there was no evolution.
Not even about evolution. I feel like they did. I guess evolution, but I feel like they didn't like really capture the time. I mean, they captured the time, but like they didn't like.
Capitalize on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like because I feel like Dominic Fike, bro. When Dominic Fike
Dominic Fike
first
would have
came
been
out,
so
I'm
big.
like, bro, this guy could be huge. Like this
have been
is
so
like
big.
amazing.
But I always wonder if that though. I always think like what happens where like these people come out, they have like the potential to be the biggest things in the world and just nothing happens.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't necessarily like put it on like them. I mean, I think multiple things happen. Like multiple things contribute to like that. But I mean, in their case, COVID happened right after. But I think I only put it in consistency. Like, just didn't put out music enough in the time when they. Do you understand what I mean? Like, they put out music for a while, and then COVID happened, and then just didn't put out music for a while. And then I think Dominic Fike did out the album that I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
There's 1-2 songs there that was good. But Dominic Fike had so many snippets, good snippets at the time that I was like, yo, this would be crazy, like music. But and Kevin Abstract, I don't know what happened to that nigga, bro. I wouldn't even hold you. Same shit though. I just feel like they didn't put out music, but maybe they were going through something in their lives. I didn't let them. What's my business, bro? I'm just a fan. Let's get back to it. Let's see if this is good or shit. Chat, y'all have to talk. Chat, y'all have to talk to us, man. Like hashtag right judge something, bro. If I shoot, no.
They're still making the same music, man.
Bro. It's not bad. What I do say is bad. What I do like though is I love how they didn't name the song. It's called it Kevin Abstract and Dominic Fike Geezer. Like they didn't name the song. I just said I like that. That I like.
Got a whole nigga on my plans. It's what happened. He works on a production line. He's got lines on his face. He hasn't been around that long. He's just old for his age. And you remind me of time to time before the game go that way. He won't be around much longer. He's getting old for his age.
Bro, done the fight in like 2019. So when did I have that drop? Bro, this is some shit, bro. To me, like. Man. Yeah, turn it. It's not cool. I gotta go home. Not cool. Not that. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I know.
I think the cool thing to me is the simplicity.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good video. It's really simple. Really like that. I thought it was a good video. I think for the mad fact that I think for the mad fact that can you guys hear us? Can you hear us clearly? Like even with the music playing. But I feel like what I liked about this video, like most of the house things to be good. And the song is not bad, to be honest. Cool song, but Dominic Fike in 2020, this nigga was GOAT, bro. I have to play one song. Should I play one song?
Yeah.
I'll play one. We'll get back to why we're actually here today, but I'll play one Dominic Fike song. I didn't like his other album. To be honest, I didn't listen to it. I wouldn't even hold. I didn't listen to it as much as I should have. The music is slightly louder, but you can hear me. Do you prefer the music louder or should we like stable it? Because if you could hear me, I kind of like it how it is, to be honest. I mean, damn. Let's put the link or something, I don't know. Tyler will come back to you. Let's see what Dominic Fike is saying. Okay, I should leave it like that. Dominic Fike.
Dum, 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 dum. That was a good song.
Yeah, that's a good song. That's what I said.
That's a good song.
Bro, this nigga used to be so good to me. But the album dropped in 2020. But let's see what songs that.
That was really popular.
At the time.
This guy was really popular. And he had it though.
No, he had it.
Oh, this nigga had it. What songs that? Whak&Mo. Vampire was crazy.
Politics and Violence is good.
Yeah.
Phone Number, that song's
No,
good.
wait,
Aside,
3 Nights.
3 Nights. 3 Nights classic. We'll play that one and then
play
we'll get back to the business of today. But no, Dominic Fike. This year used to be so good, man.
It's like 6 years ago.
Vibe code any tool for your business today.
I am
with
going to
DataButtons.
choke this guy. I'm going to strangle this guy.
With DataButtons AI, you
Get
can
the
build
fuck
any
out,
business
bro.
tool you need.
Oh,
Sales
The
and
fuck out.
Oh my god.
Dominic Fike, man, bro. Y'all niggas had to be there, man.
It's a time, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It's a time.
No, I feel like
Pause.
this is not. Well, this is 2018,
Yeah.
so this is not 20.
No, but like this is what dropped.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah. No, this
what,
is what blew him. Like,
introduced-
this what blew him
Yeah,
up.
this is what like introduced Dominic Fike to the world.
And I think he dropped this album. No, he dropped this mixtape on SoundCloud, and it kind of took off.
Yeah, yeah.
On his own. So like.
And right after that, like he started putting out videos, and then he linked up with Brockhampton, and then went even more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy.
I think this is the Brockhampton video.
Yeah,
6 years ago. So let's see what year.
This was 6 years ago. So.
Yeah. So this is April
2019.
2019. I think that one came out 2018 on SoundCloud.
What album? This one?
Yeah, the album, the
Okay.
songs are mixed up or whatever.
Yeah, and I think he had like a really funny story too, because I think he went to like jail.
Yeah, and a bunch of shit. So after watching this, we watched the This Is Dominic Fike video, and then
When
this makes me
Brockhampton kind of
so-
introduces him.
This is just a deal.
Yeah, it
but
was
didn't
a-
have any music.
Yeah, it
like
was-
apart from the stuff that we know.
It was like a big deal. Like he is also in Euphoria.
I think that also, because at the time, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
This
at the
shit
time was like in
good. But I feel
everything.
like at the time all this stuff was happening, and then he was in Euphoria, and I feel like that
Kind of
also
blew.
added to like his bubbly.
Wait. Ever Mark was gossip. I think Dominic Fike was so perfect for the time he came out that like immediately he like popped in the scene, like he kind of just took off.
Yeah, I just took off. But let's see. We'll see the Brockhampton video.
Yeah. Yes. What is that?
No, I didn't do that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that.
Phineas.
Phineas as in Billie Eilish.
Yeah. Phineas and Ferb. That was a good show. Phineas and Ferb was a good show. Actually, chat, what's your this morning, while could you go to full screen while you're trying to find whatever
You're
it's
not trying to
finding?
figure this stuff
Yeah.
out.
Chat, don't mind the camera. We try to use the camera we usually use, doesn't work, so we're going to be with webcam. But we fixed the internet, so we're not having no internet problems anymore. It's just gonna
Thank
come
God.
directly to you. We have an Ethernet cable. Shout out George. We have an Ethernet cable, and now the stream is gonna be consistent all the way. Like I'm looking
If
at
you're
the
still
back
manually
end.
editing, chasing
I'm looking at the back
referrals,
end
and wearing
here,
every hat in your video,
and
he
it's
says-
already fallen by.
And it
There's a
says
new-
excellent, which it never says. It usually says unstable, but now it says excellent. So this is coming to you in 4K.
Sorry, quick
But-
one. Jupiter, did you know who Dominic Fike? Or do you know who Dominic Fike is? Just let me know. Carry on.
But as I was saying, the video
Whatever, dude.
quality
I'm just talking. Nothing's
is
wrong with
shitty.
that.
and the video quality is not the best, not shitty. It's not the best because we're using our webcam because we usually use our iPhone, but then the iPhone is connected to the Wi-Fi, and like we're not using the Wi-Fi, using the Ethernet cable, so that we can have the good camera. But we're gonna fix it, hopefully by the next stream or the next two streams. But eventually it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, so what do you want to say?
I'm done yapping. What do I want to say?
What did you want to say?
What? That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to explain why the video camera wasn't the best. Oh, I was talking about Disney. That's what I was talking about.
How did you get to Disney?
No. So I was talking about. I just thought about Disney because this morning I was on Twitter, watching Disney, watching Disney show. Chat. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm just saying a bunch of words, and everyone's looking at this like, yo, this guy is fucking
Yours
crazy.
is crazy.
So chat, let me know if I'm making sense. I'm just gonna stop while I'm at it.
Well, we're gonna get back to it though.
Yeah.
I don't know what this nigga's on, but
Yeah, I was.
my thing's back on, so we're gonna get back to it. So this is the Dominic Fike video. I said, what's it called? What's that thing called? Brockhampton. 4 minutes. Let's see what it's about. Okay, YouTube.
You know, it's pure. This is pure. This is artistic expression at its finest. We're not doing anything unnatural here,
That's funny.
right? Okay.
Bro, I remember at the time seeing this video and wanting to copy this video, wanting to recreate everything, and I think that's also why I'm gonna go in full screen this one. But I feel like that's also why I think artistic expression. I only said that because he said that, but I think that's also why artistic expression is important, especially for young people. But I think also in a way that young people can replicate, when it looks like
It's not that hard
it's not
to,
that
like,
hard
copy.
to copy, because I feel like because Dominic Fike, I feel like was one of the artists that quality is great. Love to say, yeah, bro, we're leveling up. But I feel like that's I think Dominic Fike was one of the artists at the time that I really liked because it was creative. Like the stuff that he did was like very. I'm like, oh, this is like artistic, like high art, blah blah blah. But it looked like easy
To
to
make.
do. So then it's like, oh, see a video. And at the time when me and Mo were coming up, it's like we'll see a video and we'll be like, okay, let's go copy that video.
Well, I think it's so crazy because then even this video, I think if I was to go back to like a video that we made around this time, the black bar, and I'm not saying we copied it from here, but I feel like this idea of the black bars was like in the video we're watching today.
Yeah,
It's literally like
yeah.
I forget what this aspect ratio is called, but it's literally like this aspect ratio, black bars, and like kind of feels like this. So I think I really like resonate with that when things are like very easy to like.
Even if they're not easy, like if they look like accessible, like if they look like, oh, like I could do that, and then, but then I think I also kind of champion like a lot of people to like copy things that they see
And they like.
and they like, but then don't copy things that are like too close to you. Like copy things, because I think to us at the time it was like Tyler the Creator, and like everything we would see and okay, we have to make a video, then we'll go watch a Tyler video and be like, wait, this is so sick, and then we'll like steal it and do it. But I feel like starting from that, like starting there kind of leads you on like a pipeline to like now you're
find-
trying to find more interesting things. # right jam, bro. Not for real. So I feel like seeing people do stuff and like artists and be like, yo, I like this. I think with everything, I think like with music, is like, oh, I like how he did this.
Yeah, I
and
like
this.
how he sang this thing, or I
I'ma
like these
copy it.
chords that he played,
and I'll
just
copy it and
it
like
and,
try to do it in my thing.
And I think that's kind of how you find your own like sound or find
That's
your
how you find
own
your
like
voice.
style. And it's just like you just take things because
That you like.
To me, I feel like there's a reason why these things resonate with you. So you just take that thing, you're like, oh, I really like the way he did that. There's definitely a reason why the way he did that resonated with you, or I really like the way this thing happened, and then you just take that and then you grab all these things and try to do it in your own way, and then eventually
Not
by
even
like exploring that thing that resonates with you, you kind of find your own
Yeah,
style.
but I wouldn't even say not even try to do it in your own way. I'd say like flat out copy. Like at least for a start. Like, again, I mean, if you're copying, you're gonna take it and then you're gonna include it in what you're doing. But it's like, I think, again, more so not taking what they're doing, more so taking how they're doing what they're doing and putting it in what you're doing. And then over time, you kind of like cut down till you get to a place where you're like, yo, this is what I like and this is like my voice. I'd say like with us, with like how we started dressing, it was like, okay, I think at the time, the fast fashion thing was very like popular. And then I think there's an A$AP Rocky video where A$AP Rocky's talking about like thrifting. And there's a Yachty video where Yachty's talking about thrifting. And at the time, round 2 was huge, which is a crazy loop if you should even go into like round 2. And round 2 used to have these vlogs on YouTube that they used to go to look around the vintage store, and then that was the thing in like 2016. # right Jen if you're enjoying this. And then to us it was like, oh, we like how they're dressing. So then we went to the thrift store and would go get like clothes from the thrift store for like how they're dressing, right?
What are you saying, right?
No, I'm confirming with you. I want to put the chat on the screen. I forgot. Or you could do what I'm explaining. And then for us, it was like, okay, now I want to dress up. Like I want to find my own like style. So we would, and then at the time, my friend from high school had just introduced us to Vogue Runway. So it'd be one of those things where we'd go on the Vogue Runway app, because that's where all the fashion. So Vogue Runway app, for those that don't know, is like where every single fashion show that happens in the world,
yeah, you can find
it on the Vogue. That's, I think it's the Vogue app now, but it's like Vogue Runway was the name of the app. I think they changed to like the Vogue app now. But they have the runway like bit in it. And then there's Tagwalk, Tagwalk is another place where you could find all the fashion shows that happen. WWD does one too, but I don't know if they have an app, but I know they have like an online thing. But Vogue Runway used to be the one.
Like the standard fashion photo runway thing is the Vogue Runway app.
Yeah, and then we would go on Vogue Runway and then see all the looks. I remember at the time, so multiple things. Vogue Runway is also if you see people wearing clothes on Instagram. And then we'll be like, yo, I like this. And I remember clearly the one Lucas Sabat jacket where he had Celine. He had this Celine jacket on. I was like, yo, this is hard, but I can't afford Celine, obviously. So we went to the thrift store, and then we'll try to find a jacket that fits just like the Celine one, or like looks like it, and then look at the Vogue Runway app, go to the thrift store, try to find clothes that look like the clothes we liked from the app, and then doing that over and over and over and over and over again, then you start like cutting down, like, okay, yeah, I like this, but I prefer this if it was in red. So now I'm looking for something different, or like, I prefer this if this was cut differently. And then the more you do that, because your reference, like your base reference is like good fashion already, the more you're looking at stuff that feels like that stuff, the more you kind of develop your taste and your style and like what you like. And then eventually I look at the Vogue Runway app now, but it's like passively, but then it's like I have developed like the catalog of the swag in my brain.
Yeah.
So then I just know what I like now because I've interacted with the stuff enough.
So this is what the Vogue app looks like.
You
Let
turn
me-
down
let me
brightness.
Turn down my brightness a bit. Runway.
Hashtag RightGen in the chat.
This is what the Vogue app looks like. And I'm going to find like a Raf Simons. Let's look for a Raf Simons. Raf.
I mean, I can open the Vogue Runway
Let's
app
look,
on
no,
the
but it's
computer.
not like the computer is not like
I guess the computer's not the
it's
same
not
as
the
the
same as
phone.
the phone. I'm gonna go to the Raf Simons 2001 consume or whatever year it was consumed.
Hashtag RightGen only, not for real.
Let's see. Yeah, see, this is Raf Simons fall 2001 menswear, and you could just kind of see all the looks. So me and Whak used to come here in high school and literally take, oh, I like the way this looks, and literally copy that outfit. But this is from 2001, so I've already won.
But it's like over time, and it's like even if you're doing it with stuff that's like recent,
Like over time,
you just
kinda-
develop your
yeah.
own taste. Like you just know what you
yo,
like.
this is hard.
But it's like you're looking at these things for references, but you're trying to find what you like as you're looking at these things.
Yo, chat, this is nuts. Look at this.
That's crazy. But I could pull it up.
Yo,
on the
this is
computer. I could pull it
hard.
up on screen.
No, but then you know the Vogue thing. They don't let you.
Yeah, Vogue doesn't let
you
I
look
could
at
find
it.
it though. Like I
in-
could find that look.
Yeah, you know what? I'm see if this look. See if in photos. Yo, this is nuts, bro.
What's crazy about that one though?
Like. Now you have to pull this up. Pull up look 5. Raf Simons fall 2001 collection. Look 5. Let's talk about it. Yo, this is nuts. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Raf
wow,
Simons,
wow, wow.
what?
Fall 2001.
Fall 01.
Yeah. Look 5.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll just see the whole thing. Raf 01 is iconic. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Iconic. You know what I really love about these streams? Because we really don't know where we start and don't know where we end up. But I have it on YouTube. Oh, this Riot.
Oh, that was a really popular one, eh?
Yeah. That's where that jacket is from. The jacket that's
really
like $2 million.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Because see, the problem with Vogue is that like Vogue tells you, oh yeah, the bomber is my grill. I'm
I
fucking
feel like the
crying.
bomber is everyone's grill. That's why I said the camel bomber is like. Hopefully, I find the look you're talking about here because I'm not even trying to get in there to do all that with these people. And the image is right in your browser. Yo, these niggas are getting like crazier with it.
Let's see, where's look 5?
It's right here.
Scroll.
Yo, low key, if I just wrote look 5, yo, this is hard. This is Telly Ruby.
Yeah.
Yo, chat. This is Telly Ruby for sure.
It is Terra Ruby.
But this is Raf Fall Winter 2014. So at the time, I mean, you can't see this because of the fire. I'll zoom in and then I'll move it to the side. Yo, this is sick, bro. What? Guys, look at this campaign. Sorry, we'll talk about this when I want to talk about this. But I feel like this a lot of things are catching my eye. Raf Simons is really good.
Raf Simons is good, and man.
Look at this. This is a campaign. This is a campaign. This is amazing. I mean, you can't see clearly.
Can we visit? Can we do
yeah,
visit?
yeah.
Let's see all the campaigns there. Raf Simons Fall 2020 campaign.
This is amazing.
Wow. Solar Youth.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is nuts.
What? Man, I love these Twitch streams, man. To be honest, I feel like I love it so much because I even get inspired.
Yo, this
because
is nuts.
I don't think I've seen this before.
I haven't seen this campaign before. I feel like this is one of those things where you feel like all those corporate people will be like, oh my God, we can't read the Raf Simons. Don't put the white on the white. And I'm sure they're like, I don't give a fuck. Just put that shit and put it out.
Yo, this
Wow,
is
this is
amazing.
nuts.
Like I'm imagining this in print. This is amazing.
Nah, this is nuts. The
This
Fall
is really
2020
good.
campaign.
So chat, put it in your mood board. Raf Simons Fall 2020 campaign.
Hashtag Rajen in the chat if this shit is exactly what you expected it to be. Yo, this is nuts.
Yeah, I love these streams, man. This is amazing. Oh, chat, we're on this magazine, by the way. Let me show that. I feel like that's a good.
Yeah.
I have it. 1 second.
Whak is gonna pull. We shot. I think that was the first magazine we ever were in.
The first? I don't think it's the first.
No, I think that was the first magazine we were in.
You think so? So this
Fucking Young?
Fucking Young, this magazine, I'll show you. Where is it? Let's go back here. This Fucking Young, the same magazine that this thing is on. So we shot in this magazine in this is fall winter 2020. So this is the same time that this came out.
No, it's definitely the other
I
way.
know where it is. I was trying to see if they have a Raf
Simons
ad
ad in it? No.
But we shot for this magazine.
I didn't really like that shoot, but it was good though.
That is Dior. That's the Dior collection. The first one was Gucci. But yeah, that was cool. Hashtag right, Jen. So we did the Fucking Young magazine. I only brought that up because this, but let's go back to see the collection.
Just like look 5.
I will, but before we do, this is nuts to me, and why this is crazy to me is because, I mean, I think this is the best we could do. I like
Yeah.
the fire. I don't want to get rid of the fire, but I like this because at the time when we started dressing, this is good because it ties into our story. Because at the time we started dressing, what we would do was, there was this guys in, oh my God, that's just another deep thing. Because I have to show it.
What?
Like we're talking about like the basement approved Gully Galileo, those guys.
I feel like we talk about those guys all the time.
Well, I don't think so. But the thing is, basically, because I want us to move past this, but we used to, our thing was, if we buy these expensive clothes, we would do this double like look, because we're twins, and our thing with fashion was, you could see, I really like this collection.
I know.
This is really good. I think we're going to look at it.
What, fall 2001?
Fall winter, no, 2014.
2014. Yeah, do the YouTube though, because that's the thing. I feel like for Vogue actually really like annoys me because like you can't even go look at the images of the.
Yeah, I mean they blocked it because there's a way you could bypass it, but I think they
You have to do
blocked it.
2001 though.
Oh,
You didn't write
sure,
2001.
sure. 2001. Why did they show every look 5 of Rasta? Is that Craig? That is Craig.
Where is it? Oh my
That
God, this is so
the grill
annoying.
jacket.
Yeah. I remember everyone and their mom wanted this jacket. And I find it so interesting that it hasn't changed because Jupiter still wants it.
Yo, this is cold, man.
Now Raf Simons is the GOAT, man. Sorry.
How Simmons became the biggest cult icon.
Let me see if that
in
article is free. Let's read it. Chat, this is just what happens when you're in the
Yeah,
Whak&Mo
low
stream,
key,
man.
like this is just who we are at this point.
How we get from Tyler the Creator to Raf
We're
Simons.
gonna watch that Tyler the Creator video though.
How we go from Tyler the Creator to Raf Simons is kind of iconic.
Okay, so it's free. So we're gonna read it.
Okay. Let's
So
skim.
the article is how Raf Simons became the biggest cult icon in menswear. This was written in 2017.
The right sweater is hard too. Jupiter, are you talking about the sweater that has like all those random icons on it? Like Ian Corner has a tattoo
of that
on his
Is that the
body
one?
of those like icons that were from that sweater. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know.
So Raf Simons we're gonna read the article. We're just gonna run through it quick. Raf Simons is a name that brings to mind the frequency illusion, a cognitive bias in which something or someone has been recently discovered and is suddenly everywhere. But further upon inspection, not by getting stuck in a Kylie Jenner-esque K-hole. I don't know, I don't like this article. I don't like this article. I don't like the way it starts.
Because evident that the lauded designer has somehow always been around, influencing the way we dress more behind the scenes than in the spotlight through his consistently progressive and on-the-nose approach to clothes and the relationship with the wearer. For many men, Raf Simons epitomizes what we talk about when we talk about fashion. And for this reason, he became an almost godlike figure among menswear fans around the world. Ever since he was appointed the creative director of Dior in 2012, following a 7-year stint at the minimalist Milan-based label Joe Sanders, Simons has been the reluctant center of attention as more and more people have been sucked into the orbit of his galaxy. And now with his eponymous label making its stateside runway debut at New York Fashion Week, men's with his hostly...
Bro, one day we're gonna do that Calvin Klein Raf.
Yeah, one day we're going to do that.
Bro, Raf Simons Calvin Klein is like a...
Yeah,
I feel like
bro.
that is kind of like a... Like that was like a glitch in the system that they like killed like fast.
I
Like
know, they should have let that
it
shit
went down
happen,
as fast
bro.
as it went. But look, I feel like that made it iconic. Like I feel like how fast
it came and
like the
left.
flash in the pan it was. I'm going to acquire every. I'm gonna be the most like the biggest collector of like Raf Simons Calvin Klein. I just gotta get my bread up. I just gotta get my bread up.
I don't know. I don't like this article.
Yeah, I don't like this article.
Like I started reading it and I'm like, yeah, we could read it more and like.
But I like this top though.
Yeah.
So okay, so what we're gonna do is this campaign is fire. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this jacket. I'm gonna go to the page. It's fire, man.
This is cool.
But this is from one of the early Raf shows. It's kind of iconic. We're gonna do it anyways.
Well, you can't even do. Let's see what Vogue has for us though, because Vogue be annoying as fuck. Like, why not just give this for free and look for other ways to monetize?
Right?
Guys, like, instead Ruby talks when.
Oh, we're gonna do one. Trust.
Oh, definitely, that's gonna happen.
Trust.
You don't even have to worry about
There's
that.
this video on what is the one of those pages like I think art something on YouTube.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is the look.
But Vogue is gonna be
like-
silly now.
Vogue, take this shit off, man.
Okay.
Yeah. This look,
This is
Jesus
crazy.
Christ, bro. Bro, this look, first
This
off,
is
the
crazy.
coat. I think the trench makes the look. Let's just like begin with. Like the pop color, just the aura, like the aura.
Yeah, this is hard. I like the
crazy,
contrast. I
man.
like the contrast between
I like the
the
colours, yeah.
of the trench and then the pants. Like, I feel like this is really cool.
So insane look.
This is crazy.
It's an insane
Love
look.
this. But Vogue is gonna stop. Vogue is gonna be silly, so I'm not even gonna get in there. What I do want to do though is to look.
That's
at
look
that.
5.
Yeah, that's look 5.
That's look 5. The Raf Simons show. Tap in.
What I'm gonna do though is we're gonna look at that fall winter 2014, and then we're gonna go to why we came here today, because I have to watch that interview because I've been waiting to watch it on stream. Yo, I love this collection.
Which one?
I love this collection.
Which one?
This collection, Spring Summer 21.
Yeah.
I love
Raf Simons.
I love I love this collection. I feel like I think I steal a lot from Raf Simons. Like I feel like design wise, like graphic design wise, I steal a lot from Raf Simons shows when I'm designing. I don't know why. He just has a way. He's good with graphics.
Yeah, I think Raf Simons is really good at putting graphics together.
And there's a bunch of things. Remember when these boots were really popular?
Which ones?
The bunny boots because of Raf.
Because of Raf Simons.
But he did it in 2018.
Show them the bunny boots. Like, let's pull up a bigger version of it.
Like just the Raf one, or just
bunny boots.
Okay, so at the time in 2018, I think this would be 2017. This is spring 2018, so that would be 2017 that they'll show that. But check this out. Bunny boots.
Tap in. Hashtag write Jen in the chat.
So bunny boots, they're like military boots, and I know because I wanted to buy one at the time after that Raf show. Oh, it's $29. Well, why it's cheap now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Raf. Oh my God! I remember wanting to buy.
Yeah, but I remember wanting to buy
bad.
this so bad, bro. I remember wanting to buy this so bad. But yeah, they were like military boots, and then we've seen Raf Simons use them a lot on a lot of his.
No, bro, it was in this collection. It was this collection in part? No, what was that? What the hell is this computer on? All right there. It was in this collection.
Yeah, the 2018.
Yeah, this is the one where he had the drug.
Yes.
On this collection.
Yes.
And in this collection, Raf Simons had. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good.
No, Raf Simons is really good. I think menswear wise, I feel like Raf Simons is like peak.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you want to dress better, all you have to do is just to come look at these looks. And you're looking at the collection, not necessarily to wear what they're wearing, but to get inspiration on how you want to dress.
Yes, because like, see, if you look at look 4 here, like, if you're dressing on like a regular day, like, would it occur to you that you could mix like purple and orange? Probably not really, but the way purple and orange is mixed here, with
it's
like
just to give you ideas.
It just gives you like ideas on how to like put shit on. Because now if you're looking at this and you're like, yo, like those I mean, I feel like I'm the only one I know that wears like bright purple or bright orange pants. But anyways, this is an example, so hear me out. Like you'd be like, yo,
that's the bunny boot in black, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not only black. It's like
it's
PVC.
Like
It's like shine. It's like shiny.
I feel like even the way the jacket is
like
it's folded up,
yeah.
And then he has this like long glove. Like I feel like these are ideas that you can like steal from
to like dress better.
Just off of looking at these like collections. Fuck, I love this shit so much, bro. I love this shit so much. Let's go back.
I know. Hashtag Rajan in the chat. Whak&Mo spinning right now.
Let's go back. And then there is this one. Oh my God, I love this collection so much. And for this collection, it's always better to watch the video. So even if you see the picture, Tim Black wrote this article. I could say a story about Tim Black's, but we'll leave that for another day.
Oh,
he used the bunny boot here.
He used the bunny boots here as well. But I remember this father jacket, crazy, because when I shot with Essence, I think they had reintroduced, what year is this one?
This is 2014.
Yeah, so they had reintroduced it for, I think, what year did I do Essence? 2021?
Sterling Ruby, bro, this is so good. This is like amazing. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like the use of color, like the way these things are like
put together
at so goat, bro. Like this is just amazing. I love this so much.
I know.
I love this so much. It wouldn't go. Ah, my God.
You can't do next? You can't even do next?
You can't.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what he does.
Oh, my God. Vogue pisses me off.
Vogue, I can't do this shit, bro. I'm not getting an account. I mean, I have one.
Just go back. Like, we're not doing this right now. Vogue is so annoying.
So Vogue Runway, there was a time, I know crazy, but a time where you could like look at Vogue Runway for free. You can look on your phone for free.
Yeah.
But apparently
But on the
for some reason
computer,
on the computer,
you have to like sign
you
in,
have to,
which
like,
is
sign
super
in.
annoying. Because like, bro,
Or like pay for it. This is amazing. But before they stop me, let's go to 30. This is what I was looking for.
30.
Yeah.
Let it load out.
Oh my God. No. Maybe it's 31.
I love that bag though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was looking for. There's a red and no. It should be look 29 then.
Before they stop us,
Before
saying,
they
yo, this
stop
shit
us.
feels illegal, but it's fun.
I know. Chat, look at this, man.
Yo, that bag is nuts. Holy
This
fuck.
is crazy. But that's what I'm saying. So just like color inspo, like swag.
Yeah, bro.
Like just swag alone, bro.
Look at that bag. Wow. The boots. See, I feel like these boot pants, like the PSI on this one is fucked.
Yes, because it shouldn't work. Because the shoes are chunky.
Yeah, the
like
PSI.
if you see the bunny boots. So the bunny boots, these are military shoes. Like they are used
Yeah,
for.
they like insulate. So like people in the army wear this for like cold. So like in the snow, like this like insulates your feet, so your feet doesn't like fall off. See, like that PSI is fucked, chat. That PSI is fucked.
Okay.
Why do you move it?
It's
that
wrong,
way?
but I just wanted to see it because
That's so
I don't
weird.
want to take up the fire. But like,
I mean, I think it's a good way to have it though, but it just look weird to chat.
yeah, I'll flip it back because again for the video you'd be
Yeah.
backwards. But man, I wanted this shoe so bad. But they're on eBay for like cheap.
Yeah, you can get them for really cheap.
Well, now they're cheap. Like this is $199. I think I saw one for $29, which I wouldn't advise. I wouldn't.
But yeah,
buy.
Raf Simmons did something
69.
with this one.
Bro, I remember wanting this shoe so bad at the time. Oh, this is 24, but I wouldn't buy this because I feel like this is like. Sometimes when it's too cheap,
Yeah, I'm
worry.
like tweaked out.
yeah, I don't.
This
I
one
worry.
is 69 maybe, and I
Yeah,
really like
this
the
one I'm
color.
doing.
I
This
really
one
like the color
yeah,
of this
'cause
one.
of the aging or the color of this one. But bunny boots, bro. At the time, bro, like everyone and their moms that were into the shit was
Everyone
wearing
that
it.
was dressing knew.
And I think it's funny because I think it also just shows how much like fashion actually influences like the high fashion actually influences us. Because when it trickles down, we're like, oh, like this is sick. Like, so for us, it's like we see the shit on the runway. I'm like, yo, this is hard. This is what we'll input in our fit like next season. And it's like, even if we couldn't buy the Raf Simmons version, we
could,
go
like,
find it on
buy
like
this on, like,
eBay,
eBay.
or find it on like other
And, like, dress
websites
up.
and be like, yo, let's put the shit together. This is hard.
Nah, just
I
cold.
feel like color,
Bro, PSI, bro.
color-wise, PSI is fucked.
PSI is fucked.
The pant shoe interaction, the PSI on this is
fucked.
fucked. Shout out Raf Simmons, shout out Sterling Ruby, bro. At the time, this shit was nuts. What do we want to talk about before? I feel like we're missing road here.
Chat, let me know. Chat, y'all niggas gotta talk to us, man.
Like
Like,
Raf wearing this, yeah. I mean, did he wear it in the collection? Let's see what he wore in the
at the
collection.
end of the thing.
Yeah.
Chat, y'all niggas gotta talk to us. We're here talking to you. You should be talking to us. This is a two-way interaction.
Yeah, chat, what do you think about this? Or am I just going, don't let me go crazy. Go crazy too, you know what I mean? But let's see what Raf.
Shout out Raf Simmons, man. Oh, this was the same collection? The
Yeah.
Falcons collection was the same
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The Sterling Ruby shit.
man. Oh my god, I used to love this shit. I mean, I still do. Like watching it now, just getting me like excited, bro. I'm just like, bro, like niggas could really get fresh off of like you could really get fresh. Oh no, he didn't wear it enough for this collection, but man, this is a god dream, man. That's Sterling Ruby with Raf. I remember seeing a thing in this jacket. Someone had this jacket.
What?
Like someone popular bought this jacket for something.
I think A$AP Rocky. I think it was the front
A$AP
of A$AP
Rocky.
Rocky in this jacket.
A$AP Rocky. It was A$AP Rocky.
Google it. This
Uh,
was the bunny boots thing. Google A$AP Rocky Raf Simmons father jacket.
A$AP Rocky Raf Sim. I was gonna say A$AP Rocky Raf Fall 14 jacket.
Right, whatever, bro.
Fall 14 jacket. Fuck, you had to be there, bro.
You have to be there, chat.
What's that? I know there's a photo of A$AP Rocky though. Okay, so maybe
Yeah,
it's
right,
maybe
Raf
Fall
Simons.
14. Let's do Raf Simons.
So Raf Simons feather jacket. They did have video. I think they had it in the Please Don't Touch My Rap video though.
You think so?
Maybe.
Well, definitely.
Now Raf Simons is a goat still.
A$AP Rocky, Raf Simons father jacket. There is a picture of A$AP Rocky, like I remember that now. But I can't find it for whatever reason.
Oh, right there. Don't fuck with me, chat. I know my raps.
Okay. Load up fight, start go feral. Is that the jacket?
Yeah.
That is the jacket. That is the jacket.
Flip it so chat can see.
That is the jacket.
Not sure if you know who Brennan Jones is, but he's a rap and Sterling Ruby connoisseur. Brennan Jones, like the rapper, or two people? Brennan Jones, the guy on YouTube. If you're talking about Brennan Jones, the short guy that like makes YouTube videos like this, like this is crazy. Why do I just carry this stuff around in my head? I'm gonna Google it. Brennan
Oh my god, I'm gonna break this thing, bro. Sorry.
Brennan Jones.
Oh yes, the
yeah,
rapper.
the rapper. Oh, that nigga be on.
I didn't know it was a Raf and Sterling Ruby connoisseur. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That just makes it more interesting to me.
Yeah. Now I have to do that stuff. He has this song called Fashion Trapping
Which is so hard.
with Edward Skeletrix.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. Well, Edward Skeletrix posted it, and it's Brennan Jones. Brennan Jones is hard though. I really loved him at the Moa show. Yo, one day we should watch that Moa show.
Yeah.
I thought that
That
show
would be
was
a good-
so
that'd be a
ahead.
good- That'd be a good
First
shit
of all,
to watch
I thought that show was so ahead. Can please put it in the what's it called?
Notes?
Yeah, please put it in the notes. We have to watch Moa show on stream. Because those songs were fucking out of
Those
this
songs are
world.
really good.
Second off,
Yo, chat, I love this shit so much,
the
bro.
clothes were like out of this world.
Bro, I love this shit so much, bro. Cause like, again, like, I feel like there's no place in the world that you could get this shit, bro. Like, this is young nigga shit, bro. Like, this is the shit that's just like I love it so much. Oh my God. Like, this shit is hard to me, bro. Like, there's no place else in the world that you could nerd out about, like,
Just
all
getting
this
fresh,
shit, bro. Like, just getting fresh. And I feel like, niggas don't care anymore. Because I feel like now niggas are getting fresh, but then niggas are not getting fresh off of the merit of like knowledge. Like, it's like I know what I'm wearing, and like this is like this is an educated, like this fit is stupid, but this is an educated, crazy fit. You know what I mean? Like niggas are not doing that anymore, bro. And we need to bring that back. We need to bring like the intellectual swagging. That's what I'm gonna call it, bro.
Intellectual swagging.
Like where like the shit is hard, but it's like this is like a Sterling Ruby jacket.
It's backed by knowledge, you know?
Yeah, it's like
hard,
this is
but
Sterling
backed
Ruby
by
jacket, but
knowledge.
it's like I tell you why this shit is hard. Fuck, niggas need to bring that shit back, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like it's just like hashtag right jet in the fucking chat, bro. But let's go. Let's get back to.
You want to watch the Tyler video now?
Do you want to watch or we want to finish the Dominic Fike one? Because I feel like we jumped. We'll finish Dominic Fike one.
I don't care to watch Dominic Fike one if I'm being honest, but we could finish Dominic Fike one.
We'll finish
and
Dominic
then-
Fike one and then we'll go to like Tyler.
Yeah, but chat, for those just getting in, we're talking about Dominic Fike and how Dominic Fike was like ruling the
Last time I did a backflip.
young nigga, well, not really.
Not really like young
Not
nigga.
really ruling it, but it was like weird kid that stays out the way type.
I think like creative,
Yeah.
like the offbeat kid. It was still fresh though. It was like still like hard, but it was like very
Like creative, weird type kids. Like, this nigga used to
yeah, like a little left of center.
Yeah, this
type
nigga used to
vibe.
rule back
But he
then.
used to do the shit. So,
But
then he,
The
I wouldn't
last
say he
time I
fell off because I
suggested
think he's
did a
still
backflip.
good. But
Any questions?
You have any
Keep
questions?
asking shit, 'cause, like, we could find the best part, and that would be the open. Do you want to do a music video for this song?
is he slow?
I have to. You know?
I'm guessing he was
It's
born in
important.
1997.
So yes, I want to. Yes.
This is the video where he cuts and then he's playing in the field.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I need
I didn't
some
know.
lavender. Do we have lavender?
I didn't know that was it.
It's supposed to help me take
think
deep
so.
breaths.
Yeah, let's see, bro. I don't remember this video. When I watched this video, I was in like grade. Because if this is him like putting this song on here, it's kind of crazy because this song already popped.
Yeah.
Like, and then using Brockhampton's platform
Platform
to get
to, like,
more
push
niggas
it.
to see it.
motion, bro.
That I'm calling motion farming. But we're gonna get into it one day where you kind of like explain. I'm gonna explain the physics of like motion farming and how you could get up in this game. I'm gonna wait for it to like load out and then play it again. But chat.
I feel like this is cool. I feel like this is cool, not even as a. It's just cool. Like it's just like a cool video. You know what I'm saying? Like not cool as a anything. It's just a cool video. It's quite not as hard. You know what I mean?
Not as hard.
But once that fire is there, bro, you know it's sturdy. That's that Whak&Mo shit, bro. We just make shit. We just make things hard.
See, even the ad,
Just became hard.
even the ad looks hard.
But okay. Now we're gonna watch that Tyler the Creator video.
So Tyler the Creator did this video with, bro. Turn the shit off, please,
Bro, I'm trying, bro. This shit is not even.
Tyler the Creator did this video with Converse in London, and
Try just click it here. Never mind.
what? Did you find it?
Never mind. It's coming. So
Yeah.
Tyler Creator did this video with Converse, and I've been wanting to watch this video. It's been out for 10 days. I've been wanting to watch this video since the first 10 days, but I thought it would be more interesting to watch on stream. Last week we watched the 454 interview, and it was so good, but our internet was low-key not good. So the internet was low-key not good. So oh my god, it sounds good.
That's a good sound still.
Yeah, but I'll leave it. Let's. Wait, actually, we're gonna watch this, but we're gonna watch it for a reason, and I'm gonna tell you why. Before we go to the Tyler video, we're gonna watch this. So this is Dominic Fike, Politics and Violence music video, and we're gonna watch it, but we're gonna watch it for a reason, and then after it's done, then I'll tell you why. Keep it.
It's gonna be cold.
I'll put it back out. Take it back upstairs and redo it.
Yeah.
That is the album cover, and that's the name of the album. What we're gonna do now, though, is...
Politics and violence.
So why I made us watch that video? Yeah, chat. If you're fucking with anything, just let us know. Hashtag RightGen. But why I made us go through that is for this reason. We'll see it now in a bit. So the Off-White Spring Summer 18 show.
What happened to it?
You'll see, bro. See. Remember they had the thing on the building?
Yeah.
They had the projector on the building.
I think Jenny Holzer or something.
Who, the artist? I don't remember, but...
Yeah, she's the one that he did this with.
I thought this was sick. Because they had the... And why I made that connection was because of the Dominic Fike video we just watched with the projector on the building. So it's kind of like a... It's kind of like a... You know what I mean? Okay, now we can go to the Tyler video. I don't really like the music on that show, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to ya. Not gonna lie. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna search Tyler. Tyler the Creator, not Tyler, the love of my life. There's a difference.
Tyler the Creator, not Tyler the love of my life.
There's a difference. This is Tyler Talk. This one in London is what we're gonna see. This is what we're gonna watch today. But they have a... What's your name, girlfriend? What's your name? Low-key, I'd be hating on Tyler the Creator, but I'm actually a huge fan. Not gonna lie. Sometimes it just does shit. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this guy on? But like, I just really love the guy. That's what I realized. It comes from a place of like love more than anything. I remember when this video dropped. Changed my whole shit. But let's watch him talk. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, this is one of the chill part of the stream, you know, where we just like grab some popcorn, go tell your mom you love her, and then come and sit down and watch us watch this video with you together. And we're gonna stop and just interrupt because obviously.
If not, you can watch it by yourself. If you don't want us to interrupt, turn off the stream and go and watch it in your house.
Okay. So YouTube, what we're not gonna do is you're not gonna load. So figure out whatever it is you have to figure out.
Yeah, I think we should just like pause it.
And then when I play, you play and we watch the video smoothly. Do not piss me off. Okay, YouTube? Okay, thank you. Oh, man, I love this shit, man. That rap shit just had me really energized, bro.
No, shout out Raf Simmons, man.
And I didn't even expect to go there today. Loki, I feel like what is good about this stuff is if you interact with this stuff enough, or like as long as we've been interacting with it for...
You just kind of know where to go, eh?
But not even about knowing where to go. I feel like your brain just like collects this stuff and you don't realize that your brain's collecting this stuff until you have to use it. And you're like, I remember this thing from like this year. But then what helps is that the more you keep interacting with it, the more ammo you have. So the more your brain is
Just
picking up
like,
on stuff.
yeah.
And it's like the more years you have interacting with the thing, the more like encyclopedia bank you have. And you're just finding new, it's like Lina Bobardi, it's this architect that just found and like, I just can't get her out of my mind.
It's like you're just adding new,
But like you're just adding new people that you
to
never knew. But that's what Tyler has to say, bro. You're just like an old man, low key. And sometimes it's fresh, but sometimes it's like too old.
Nice outfit, Tyler.
Is that Clancy?
Thank you.
That is classy. I think that is
Jasper. That's
So we thought we'd bring you on because obviously you can talk best to the shoes.
This
that
is
are
the
on.
lady's
British Vogue.
Yeah, she's the
editor-in-chief of British Vogue
My
right
feet
now.
currently.
So Converse love making
She's so
shots,
fresh
bro.
though.
Y'all been around for like 100 years. It got to be some other.
I'm like, bro, send me all the stuff from like the beginning. I want to see all of it. And we went through everything, and they had these jogging shoes from like the mid
those shoes
70s.
are-
That was
Those shoes are hard.
I'm sorry, those shoes are
Those shoes are
hard.
hard. I think
am
even how
sorry.
Tyler posted it, I thought was really
Oh, he
hard.
posted it?
Yeah. That's releasing on the 20th, I think.
Like those shoes
Yeah,
are
yeah. The
the
Converse
editor
La
shoe for
Flores,
the
yeah.
designer.
the ill shape. And I'm like, why haven't y'all remade these or put them out or whatever? And then they had these, and I'm like, wait, y'all made deck shoes, like boat shoes or whatever? And this shape, like, companies make them all types of stuff, but I didn't know that they made these. So they told me the story about, like, in 1928 when Converse made the first deck shoe like this and how it turned in this specific one. And
How
I'm
fresh
like,
Jasper
y'all
looks.
have gold here. So we went
It's
through
rich.
the archive. I grabbed a few things, and I was like, green, blue, do this, update it, da-da-da-da. What's the saying? I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm not trying to do nothing too new. I just think these are ill. Do some colorways and put the out and see that Converse has the widest range of ill. And now we're here. And we did these. We started this in Coachella.
That's right.
last
A year ago.
These are fast now.
Quickest we've ever made.
I like how it's like,
Yeah.
I like how they go beep, 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 beep every second. But what we're gonna do, sorry, this is why you're not watching it alone and you're watching it on stream. Cause we have to add context to what you're watching. So 1 second, I'm gonna pull these up. 3 light we're seeing, entertain them on means 3 light.
No, I'm just watching you do. You could just do what you're doing, I guess. Chat, I will entertain you, but I was just so locked into that video. I didn't expect to be like out. And now that I'm-
Sorry, that's my bad still.
And now that I'm out, I don't even know how I feel. But that's all me, bro.
Oh. That's not even why I came here, bro. Focus, man. Jesus Christ.
That's all me. Chat.
Focus, man. Jesus.
What did you guys get up to today? While Whak is looking for what he's looking for. I thought that Tyler Creator interview was really good though.
It was good. Sorry for being like.
But again, you could tell us what you want to show us though. Instead of just like leaving.
I just want to show it, bro. Like why that's not fun.
Yeah, but like you just took us out. We were locked in. You took us out from being locked in, and then what? You just want to like surprise us?
It'll be worth it, bro. Trust.
Are you sure? Are you sure, bro? Because you're not.
Trust, bro. Bro, trust.
Excuse me. Again, Tyler Creator's
Trust.
Instagram. Okay, let's talk about Instagram names while Whak is looking for what he's looking for. I think Instagram names. I feel like having an Instagram name that's not your name is kind of hard to me.
But that shit was so sick in like 2015.
Like finding out that Tyler Creator's Instagram was Felicia the Goat. Like Tyler Creator, when it comes to like internet like speak, like I respect him. Like, I respect Tyler Creator. I respect like Drake. And I
Yeah,
feel
like
I just
Champagne
really
Papi,
love.
like Bad Girl Riri.
Yeah. I just really love when it's not your name.
Yeah, I love when the Instagram or like Larry Fisher, man. That was Mac Miller.
Yeah. I just love when your IG name is not your
Not
name.
your
Like, that's
name.
just really cool.
It's like Skrills.
Exactly.
That's hard. But chat.
That's so interesting because I'm just realizing I don't know 454's actual name.
Right? That's crazy.
Like, what is 454's
So this is
actual
the-
name?
this
Yeah,
is
no,
the-
these shoes are sick.
So these are the shoes.
Is
Tyler's
this like the
talking about.
campaign or
Yeah.
like he's just like,
The campaign?
this is the campaign?
Yeah.
He's in the campaign?
For the shoes, yes.
I love these shoes. These ones I wear.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was the photo I saw that I remember. I think the Lafleur, like what do you think about Tyler's Lafleur thing? I love how chat. If you see this, see what my mouse is. If you see this part of the shoe,
Oh yeah,
I love how
that's
it's
sick.
slightly like pushed out.
raised.
Yeah, it's like slightly raised. I really like that.
454's name is actually Willie Wilson. That's
That is
hard.
so funny.
That's hard. The color of this shoe I like the most. Is that black?
I like
is that
black.
the same
I
colorway?
think so.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
black is
black
cool.
is cool.
I
I
like
think the blue is cool.
this
this
one.
is cool.
This I like. This reminds
But
me
I
of
like
the
the
Miu
blue-
Miu.
Yeah,
New
the New
Balances.
Balances, but I like the blue laces. Should I open New Balances? I should go back to that video.
Let's go back to the Tyler video.
But yeah, this is what I wanted to show. That's why I left. He's so cool. I love you, bro. See the color. See, that's amazing. Nakel, I think.
Yeah. Tyler is the right guy for Converse. For real. I think he does
the shoes.
Yeah, I think he does the shoes well. You too.
Okay, Chad, let's get back to business.
Yeah. What do you love most about? Because I think you've been really discerning about what collaborations make sense for you and what gets you excited about a creative collaboration. Because we were just talking about how it came about initially, that you wanted to make a shoe.
I mean, I
like
just be having
7
ideas. So having a team that can facilitate it and someone like Converse that, I don't know, I'm just like, let's do orange. And they're like, let's do orange. And I'm like, we did orange. And just
But
that
the
trust
fire
is
is
fun.
just, I'm sorry,
love
the
it.
fire is just
You've
hard,
worked
bro.
with everybody on this panel for many years, and I'm always interested, like, what it means to have those creative partnerships over the years, like trust. Like, what do you get out of a
She's so sick, man.
relationship
I gotta
that
work
you
with this
build
lady
so
one
slowly?
day. I don't know what
And
we'll
why
do
are they
together.
Yeah, but we gotta
But
do
we gotta
something
do
Again,
something
it's
together.
just having people around you that trust you, and if you have a crazy idea, they'll help you facilitate it, and then you have a cool shoe that would have just sat in the archive for years and no one would have seen, and now who knows what we have coming next. Some cool shit is coming up next, but like just a great team to facilitate that.
Do you remember first meeting Jasper?
Yeah, did he say that story?
He didn't. He kept it very light.
Well, when I first met him, I thought he was annoying and stupid. I was arguing with his homie Shane about who's a better rapper, Lil Wayne or Jay-Z. And then I was
That's
like, oh
such a
man, I went
funny-
home and I was like, dang,
Yeah,
that
this
dude
fire.
was annoying. God, he just kept talking. But then we ended up realizing that we lived across the street from each other, and then we bonded over a couch and a skateboard and Mr. Me Too, what led to Project 8 on Xbox 360.
There's a couch in front of my apartment and he caught me skating on it, and then he just came over, and I think he was listening to Mr. Me Too by Clips, and that's like
MP3.
one of my favorite songs ever. And I was like, you listening to Mr. Me Too? And he was like, yes, why are you yelling? And I was like, I love that song. And then we became it just bonded by the hip. That's the love of my life. I love you so much.
What about Buzzy? That's me. You gonna leave him out of this?
He's not in this.
So what happens when you fight?
I've never fought with my close friends.
Really?
No.
That's amazing.
I don't know if it's that amazing or if,
People fight with their friends?
like, I don't.
Well, you have creative disagreements, or what happens when you
Let
have
the
a
boy
creative
just rock,
disagreement?
man. The boy got ideas. I know you always
Yeah, and
have something
I don't.
about.
I guess I just don't have folks around who does that's so different than what I would disagree with. That we would fight like this. I don't nothing where I'm like, how dare you? Like,
Yet.
they're not doing anything, so I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, your tour's been getting rave reviews. I've seen you perform many times.
His
and
tours have
you
been getting
always
great reviews.
have blown me away.
I like
You're one of
the
most amazing
size. I
performers.
like the size of her cards.
Yeah. I like her, bro. Sorry, like
It's magical.
Thank you.
she's hard, bro.
Sick.
I believe that too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like, what is it like being on tour now? What is it like performing in London? Because I feel like I'm biased, but one of the sort of most energetic shows that I've been to was here in London.
Touring now at 34 is not as fun as it was at 20. I'm mentally drained. I'm physically okay. I am on stage for 90 minutes alone, nonstop movement, but I'm pretty much in shape, so I'm fine. But man, the mental toll it takes on you, the unfamiliarity, a different bed every night, the food you spend. I'm not from this side of the world, so as much time as I spend on thinking about where I'm gonna eat, bro, it's draining. You have a different driver every day. It's so much stuff outside of the clothes that you bring and hopefully the people around you that it's just brand new every day. And after a while it gets a bit stressful, and my temperament is Los Angeles, so wide streets, low buildings, you see the sky all the time. A lot of places out here in Europe is it feels claustrophobic. It's people on the street all the time.
That's so interesting.
I love his F. If you look at chat, if you look here, it's actually an F and a star.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk
And
about
it's
what
all
he's,
pearls.
and I want to talk about what he's talking about, like traveling and being good to full swing. I was talking about like traveling and like being in different like places. Like, what do you find that? Do you find like that is like a? Because I feel like the way he's saying it, it's like it's cool, but like he's not like excited about it. But I feel like I love.
Yeah, but like as he said, like at 34 as opposed to like 20 something.
But yeah, but
then again,
you've been doing it since you were 20. Like you should be used to it by 34.
No. But then again, it's a different. Well, you should be used to it at 34, but then at 34, your priorities have changed. Like I feel like there's two different ways of looking at it. Where it's kind of like, okay, well, for me, or for someone that's never traveled, like 34 is like nice to like go somewhere and experience something new. But then again, it's kind of like with Tyler, like how much has he experienced? Fair. Like it's not like what else is he going to do that's going to be like fun for him? So I feel like I guess it's different if you kind of look at the brain
power
of like this, because this guy has done so much. If you took someone from a random city and we're like, okay, you're traveling to London now for the next year, that's never traveled before and they're 34, it's like new experience.
I guess, but I don't
then
know.
It's like when you've
like
experienced it so much.
Yeah, but it's just like then it's just what you have to do now. Like that's just part of like your like you just have to go on tour.
Well, yes, but then again, it's kind of like it's what he has to do, and he knows that.
I guess I don't know.
Maybe it's just not enjoyable for him. You know.
I think I'd love it, but check in
at
when
34.
I'm 34. Check
I don't know.
34. Like not like love it, but like I wouldn't like I'd be used to it. Is what I mean. But we check in when I'm 34.
Fair.
Let's keep going.
It's a lot and it feels heavy. I can't go anywhere without a bunch of security with me, so the stress that I have on my body, because I just cannot get solitude, is a lot. What makes up for it is that these shows are incredible and the people are excited, and overall I think the European shows, energy-wise, and it's not just like mosh pits and people jumping off the rap, it's like the excitement that you could feel in the air is at a higher, just a heavier weight here than like the US. So that makes up for it.
Yeah. I mean, how do you recover? How do you, like, you're such a creative force, you've got so many ideas, and creating is draining. How do you recharge? Like, when you go back to LA, what's your routine? Like, what do you do?
She's so hard, I'm sorry.
I think I also love how this is like shot. Like how the camera is like moving.
It's like it's moving.
And how it's coming from like different like angles. I feel like I like that.
Always a fucking bird every time we do this shit. Every time.
I also do like how like I don't like it, but I feel like when they cuss and it goes like beep, like I feel like that's such an old way of like blocking or cussing. I feel like they could just do no sound. I feel like no sound feels like a 2025 version of beep. So it's like when it's cussing.
You think? I don't know.
I feel like that it would be cooler if I know every time it's cussing it just goes like I know he's saying something but it just goes like no sound as opposed to like the beep. Because I feel like the beep calls attention to the fact that it's cussing, but you're trying to hide the fact that it's cussing. So like if there's no sound, then I feel like that fits
better.
I don't know. That's just what I think.
Every time. Sorry. Repeat the question. Oh man.
I'm just wondering how you recharge, how you sort of fill up as a creative person after like doing something that's like so physically and emotionally draining. This bird wants to interview you.
I love that, dude. Every time. I love that. That's another thing. Every city I go, like I don't sit in a hotel. Like you will really just see me walking around at the most random spots. Like today I went to it's like a library there, and the water's green. It's very brutalist architecture. Yes, it starts with a B.
Barbican.
With the crate, bro, that is crazy.
Barbican.
It's like flats, but like, so I was there for the last like.
Bro, shout out the Barbican, bro. I've had some of the most insane,
incredible experiences.
I've had some of the most insane a la mode ideas at the Barbican. Yeah. Like that's just a place. That's just a place for me, bro. Shout out the Barbican. And the Waitrose beside the Barbican.
The one you walk, you pass the. It's just like a cinema, and like you walk past to go to
then you go to the Waitrose. Man, I love it.
Hour and just taking photos, like being a tourist. It was super sick. That place is so weird because it's really ugly, and also so awesome. What's that place called again? Y'all accent crazy. I'm like,
Hi, my name is Izzy.
what's up, Izzy? That's an ill name.
My question for you is like after a tour or after you've been working
I like how
really
he's
hard
listening.
on one specific
I like how you can
body
see
of
he's
work,
listening.
how do you kind of find your flow again, or is it something that you never really lose?
I don't lose it, and I say that in the sense of like all right, I put the last album out. I started that album in 2020, so I was working on Chromacopia as I was working on Call Me If You Get Lost. So that album came out in October. So what was new to y'all, that was already old to me, and I'm already thinking about the next thing that I'll probably put out 2 years from now. So I'm already in the mode of some that y'all gonna hear at some point or see at some point that's gonna be old to me by the time you guys hear it. So like, it's like a weave, like all.
The shoes are interesting too because the laces of the shoes.
Laces. I was about to say that too.
The laces
like the laces
of the
of the shoes are like rope.
It's
rope.
like
I thought that's interesting.
Yeah, that was,
but I feel like it's also said they're deck shoes, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
that like connects to like the ropes
like a
on boats and
deck,
shit.
yeah. It's so interesting that we cut that.
No, like I saw, I was about to say it.
Going. It'll never get lost if you allow it to not. Like, if you allow yourself to just be open and let random ideas come and lean into them instead of getting stuck on like one thing and not allowing yourself to let the universe push you where you really want to go. But you're like, oh, but I didn't. Da-da-da. Like, I do love performing and the shows are sick. But when I put that on, I'm like, bro, that's the old me. Like where I'm at now, I'm already on some other. So when I get off stage, I make sure that I'm fully drowning myself into what I'm doing next, because I could also end up getting creatively and mentally stuck because I have to put on and perform an old version of myself for the rest of the year. So
That's it. Very cool.
yeah.
And also like in terms of community, I know you guys are saying like
Sorry, I always love.
really
sorry, Shy. I'm sorry. I feel like we keep cutting it, but let me know if this breaks are annoying or if you like it. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it anyways. But like, let me know if you like it. But I feel like one thing I always loved about Tyler was his voice. Like, I just really love his voice when he's like explaining like stuff. I don't know. That was like random.
Important to you. I think as a creative,
And I
like
really
in
love that
London,
girl's accent.
I think to be honest, we lack in the community sense. I think it's getting better, but what would you say is like your advice in building your family and your community?
Dude, that's so crazy to hear, because I come to London, and I have a few folks that I know, and I'll go to their painting studio or their music studio, and I just see how they interact with the folks around them, and I'm like, man, like, y'all have a real
I don't think London
culture
lacks a
and
community.
here.
I don't think
Granted,
so.
I'm an outsider saying that, so I'm totally wrong if you
I don't
disagree.
think so. I don't agree.
But
I don't
I
it
don't
feels
agree.
like y'all, because it's such a tight-knitted city, in a sense, like y'all have a community and know people that do X, Y, and Z and this and that. Bro, LA is not, it's not
You
like
talking
how
about the
it
beats?
seems like it is here.
What?
Like,
The
bro, if you on the west side, you ain't going east, you ain't going south, you ain't in the valley, you ain't in Hollywood. Like, it's really different there. So, man, to hear you say that, I'm just like,
I feel like there is community, but in the terms of like collaboration, do you know what I mean? I feel like there's spaces like, yeah, there's spaces and places where people connect and vibe, but in terms of actually like mixing, I don't know.
Dog, this lady is so sick.
She's cold, man.
Like, I'm just looking at her, I'm like, yo, she's so
She's cold,
sick.
man.
Like as an artist myself, collaborating with another artist is kind of like unheard of. How would you like push that, I guess? Just ask people in it to work. Maybe I should try that, yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. Is that London, or do you think, all right, for example, I feel you, but I don't think that's exclusive to London, because I could feel the same way about California, and someone in New York could feel the same way, and vice versa. And take one of these pop artists who has the biggest songs in the world. Bro, I don't know that record. That's not a jab at them. It's just that we live in a world where I could listen to what I want to listen to 24/7. I could get in a car and not have to listen to the radio if I want to listen to music. It's a world where the things that you were specifically into, you could just keep that close knitted. So with the collaboration stuff in London, maybe you and the folks that you with, because y'all found y'all type of small community and your friends, maybe you don't even think about collabing with the folks that's on the other side, because y'all don't even need to do the whole London unity thing, because you got your phone right there. Same way it might be in London, LA, da-da-da-da-da. You know, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Because when you said that, I'm like, I feel like some in Florida might say the same thing too.
I wanted to ask you, just because I don't just admire that, you know, like your music is amazing. I've been listening since I was really young, but I know that you're very multifaceted, and I just wanted to know like how you execute all of these ideas without burning yourself out. Because as a multifaceted creative, as I'm sure there are a lot in the room, I think a lot of us struggle to find.
I don't like that
execute.
sentiment.
The whole idea, like I just hate it. Like I just hate it. I hate it.
Like I hate the idea of like,
so
because
much.
I find maybe this might be insane to say, because I'm just like, bro, like you're just like, is it that you're like lazy? Which again, I know it's like crazy to say, but it's like, is that you're lazy?
so much.
Or it's like, I think this idea of like, oh, like not getting like burnt out, or like you're a multifaceted creative, and like how do you stay creative? I'm like, I think as a creative person, I think it's not even, ideas are like everywhere. Like you're moving around, you're doing whatever, you get the idea, you like do the thing.
It's like you walked so much. Like, are you tired of walking?
So I feel like
just like walk.
And I'm saying this as like someone that is like, that makes stuff constantly. It's just all like ideas and curiosities, and then chasing those ideas and curiosities. I don't think it's, I think
Like
what I
this-
find is that most people try to make
it more than
what it is. It's like, oh, as a multifaceted creator, how don't you get burned out? Well, you don't. You just do what you can, and you don't do
And you
what
just
you
live
can't.
like a normal human being. You just eat well, sleep on time, do
Take care
whatever,
of
and then you wake
yourself.
up in the morning, and then you just
You have an
go,
idea,
yeah,
and then
just
you
do
do
what
it.
you're doing.
Chat, let me know if I'm crazy.
Yeah, no, like,
because
it's just like, this is like,
because I don't like that idea. I feel like that idea, that is a rhetoric that people keep pushing.
yeah, and it's just
of like,
like-
as a multifaceted creative, how do you not burn out? Well, you just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
You just do what you can, and you
I don't
leave
know,
what you
man.
can.
I don't know, man.
But y'all should tell me if you think different. I'm open to having the conversation.
But not burning ourselves out at the same time. So
I think it's past human comprehension for me. Like, it's genuinely all I give a about. Like, he had to talk to me 2 weeks ago and say, hey, listen, watch a movie and don't check your phone. Don't take pictures if you see something in the movie you like to reference later. Don't take mental notes. Just f***ing relax. And it's hard for me. As soon as I came in here, I was like, oh my gosh, that buttercream that's on these tiles is f***ing incredible. Why didn't they finish it? I hate the mixed media that they did with the materials. It should be blue at that. And I'm just looking around like, oh, this was an afterthought. This seems like so Art Deco. And like they did this way after that. But that's just me. So I don't get burnt out because it's all I want to do. And everyone's different. Like, so I don't know. You got to find that in yourself.
Hi, I'm Brian. I've studied obviously your music and everything that you do very closely, but this is a question for the entire panel. How do you work through your disagreements?
I'll start with, I think it's two things for me. I think it's trust and perspective. Like, I'm so lucky that that they trust me when I have a crazy idea. They're like, well, all right, I guess he'll dress like a dinosaur and moonwalk. Like, they're like, all right. But two, it's also perspective. So I'm zoomed in on this idea, whatever the hell I'm making, a song or whatever. And I go over here and I'm like, yo, ... Cool, hit me back. We'll talk a week later, like, okay, I was thinking about what you said, and bam, 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 bam. That perspective is a 30,000 feet up perspective. Able to see the town next door, the city over there, this and that, because I'm over here focused on the doorknob, but I can't see the back of the building that's connected to the door I'm looking at. And that's when they come in and point out things like, damn, I ain't think of that. Maybe that's not the best idea. Now I'll hit you back and revamp that idea. So and that type of honesty, some folks don't have, like, around them.
Sure.
So yeah, I think that's how it just works the best, because they trust me, and then it's that perspective that breeds that honesty, and then my ego is out the window to listen to that and be like, damn, you right. Like, I will get arrested. Okay, I'll call you back.
When I was at Interscope, I had the cool corner office. I thought I knew everything. I was like, I had all this, like, worked with successful artists. I knew, I know what I'm doing. And with him, I learned that I don't know. I knew half, but there's a whole world that I didn't know about. And there's been so many times where it's the trust. I trust him. He's not surrounded by yes people, but he's surrounded by people who fully trust. So I told him from jump, like, I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I'll know that I can completely be wrong because I'm basing my opinion on that based on my history of doing things a certain way. And he's been a part of me unlearning and looking at things differently. Just because it has worked a certain way in the past, that don't mean a damn thing, really. I mean, that's a path. But he's the type of dude we always talk, like, not to sound corny, but like the sort of algorithmic thing that's happening now. And he exists in the world where if he follows the algorithm, then he's not him. So he has to go over here and let the algorithm adjust to him. So I have to do that too. I look at it like, well, a lot of my thinking is algorithmic based on what has been successful in the past. And I may still tell him I think you're f***ing crazy. But if you believe it, we'll all jump off the bridge with you. Because more often than not, he's fully correct. I just didn't know it yet, that it was possible.
Are there any examples that you could give?
Like, I have a rule in my head, I don't know if he knows this, I let things think, he's got to say it 3 times. It's not that I bookmark it, but because the ideas are flowing so much, I want to know the ones that settle. Because if they settle, then they have, otherwise. But wild ideas, for f***'s sake, probably by the time, he might say one while we're here.
Otherwise, they're impulse. I hear it, yeah.
No, I really do call this at like 6 a.m. Like, all right, listen, look, okay, picture a dog. Okay, the dog got a face tattoo, but he German. Okay, he gonna drive the car, but the car's a boat. Okay, Martin Luther King is in. What do you think? And he's like, bro, what the f***? If I don't mention it again or a revamp version, but again, it's so many moments that I've had that like I'll hit them and I'm like, yo, I got this feeling this will be so ill. Trust me, like, let me cook, yo. And it, by the grace of the universe and the folk, like, it worked. It worked, and it's crazy. It's sick.
To add to that, can you talk to us, I guess, a bit about patience? Because I'm not someone who's impatient, but can you talk to everyone here about, I guess, the patience that it requires to see something over the line? Because be exhausting.
Bro, patience is crazy. Like, be taking so long, bro. Like, I had a meeting the other day. It was like, yeah, like, they set a timeline. And my heart didn't jump, but I was like, well, I'll probably have a kid by the time. Like, that nigga will be paying taxes by the time whatever we cook up happens. Seriously. And it's like, it's gonna come. So might as well just keep it rocking.
Yo, so my name's Sid. And
what's up, bro?
I'm wondering, so
That's
I know
sick,
you
Sid.
obviously you bring ideas to these lot
Yeah.
at Converse.
That
like,
is-
you might just draw up a shoe and be like,
That
is
is sick,
sick.
Sid. That's the
and
us
they'll
that
just be
guy.
like, nah. Oh, there'll be something they're not with or something they can't do. Do you like change your idea or do you just push even more?
I'll let Lindsay answer that.
Really? You want me to answer it?
You do your
This
thing.
is what- I will say this because the previous question I was thinking about what you're asking about for brands and relationships. I mean, overall, it's it's not transactional, and we work with Tyler for a reason. So 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, we say yes. There's an example, and I'm wearing Louis' silver shoe, but a couple years ago, you wanted to do a silver shoe for Dover Street Market. You said it before, and we were like, okay, let's go. Let's create a silver shoe. I don't think a lot of people bought it, even though it was fire. And that's kind of the trust that we build over the years of saying yes, because to your point, everything you do, whether or not it might not click in the moment, overall, it's right.
Literally
Class is
years
hard,
ago, I was
though.
like, yo, we should do a silver shoe that looked like the 3M that's on the when they doing construction so they don't get hit by a bus, the shiny. And we did it and it was like, ugh, right? And then 4-5 years later, is doing these weird shiny shoes, and I'm just sitting here like, where the f were you on 4 years ago? But the fact that they really let me try.
That is the shoe in the
It's
Okra
not
video.
always
In the what?
analytical. It's
Okra
not always
video.
about
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
numbers or how much sold. It's really letting these ideas flourish. That means the world to me, bro. Because I don't come from a place of worrying about the numbers in the same way that, of course, a corporation's gonna worry about. I just want to see the idea made. So that stuff be meaning a lot. If you pull up any huge movie director and you watch an interview with them and they talk about their favorite movies, bro, it's gonna be some that someone said flopped, lost money, X, Y, and Z, but bro, it really hit them and meant something. Because when I was a kid growing up, bro, I don't give a how much an album sold. I like it.
do, yeah.
You know what I mean? So working with a team that looks at me in that type of way also, man, it's lit.
What was it like that from the beginning though?
With them? Yeah. And I'm not gonna leave this out because I'm not gonna bullshit it. We started working, our first thing came out 2017, right after I put my Flower Boy album out, and we linked up 2016. I put my first video out 2011. So from 2011 to 2016, I was building a resume of things that in my realm worked. So when I did link with them, they had some type of reference points to say, you know what, let's trust this guy's idea because it clearly worked in some type of way. And that's the importance of like trusting yourself and just putting it out. Like, so you could build that resume. So when you get the opportunity to do some big crazy with a company, you could be like, but it worked. And then it's like the terms lean more into you when it comes to the creative stuff.
I also want to say that your creativity is contagious as well. So like when I sent you the old catalogs and you started, my phone starting to go off. Like,
I'm supposed to be on stage, by the way. I'm just in the back. I go try to like.
And you're like, we have to make these. And then we flew out, we sat with the Clancys, and Tyler, you had printouts. Like I've never seen, even Kelly, you're like, printed out pictures from our back catalog and said, you have to make these and this is why. And like you gave a presentation. So it's also that passion. I mean, that's what's incredible about working with you. So just to give you a shout out.
Yeah. Great skin, by the way. The sun came off right when we started talking. I was like, God damn, that shining. Love it.
Hi, I'm Toby.
What's up, Toby? I
Toby
like
Rose.
your gap.
Thank you so much. As an artist that also sits in an alternative space, you kind of like probably get like constant different ideas like coming to you. How do you kind of like narrow down into like what you know is you and what's like kind of like streamlined to who you are? And then my second question was, do you feel like you've gotten like any ideas or you've seen something that kind of like sits in a very different space to what you currently are in?
You saying like when it's an idea that's coming to me, but like it's not the me version right now? I don't know, actually. Like,
I don't even understand that question.
and I don't know how this correlates, but when I'm like 50 and I have the salt and pepper going on, bro, I want to have all gold slugs, all denim fit with a fucking 8-year-old running around, paint all on my clothes. And like I already know how I'm gonna look at 50. And I'm just pocketing that.
I'm gonna be so fresh. Bro.
That's a cold. That's a cold. I feel like that image. I feel like that image is so cold, bro.
Bro, when I'm older, and like as you said, like salt and pepper, like my hair's like kind of like I have like white. Bro, I'm gonna be so fresh. Like I feel like I got ready to.
Oh my god, you got salt and pepper like
hair,
different color hair. I didn't even.
Bro, what? I feel like when I'm older, bro, I'll be so like I want like niggas to like I want like young people to look at me and just be like, I would just want to be like that guy when I'm older.
Yeah,
I'll be so fresh. I'll be so fresh. But Tyler's image of when he's older is kind of fresh though. I'm kind of into that still.
Oh my god, YouTube, bro. The fuck is wrong with this thing?
From when that happened. I'm not on that time right now. But that idea, goodness. I'm just like, oh.
These niggas should not piss me off, man.
Okay, like, I'll do that. And I do that with a few things. Granted, my hair for Chromacopia was in the shower in July of 2020 when I was shampooing my hair and I just put it in silly little mohawks, like side mohawks. And I was like, let me see what this looks like. So I get out, I'm naked, just dripping wet. and I look in the mirror and I'm like, ooh, I like this. I'll save this for the album after you get lost that I'm working on. And I just punt that idea over there, and now I look like an idiot on stage every night. So I just punt it. And then what was the first question again?
You make me forgot. My first question was, as like an alternative artist, you probably like you pull on like a lot of different genres. I was gonna say, like, how do you kind of like narrow down to like what authentically makes you you? Like, how do you not get like overwhelmed and like get drawn into
I hate all these ideas, bro.
The questions,
Not even the questions. I feel like the ideas, because I don't think it's necessarily like a question that's just an idea. This idea of like burnout, or like as an alternative artist, like you're in this, just be, bro. Like I feel like if you're just waking up every day and you're just like attacking the thing that you see in front of you and just like being. Like I just don't, because I feel like it's because it's not a question thing. It's more a sentiment, it's an idea that I feel like a lot of creative people carry. Where it's this like,
oh, if I try all these things, I'm gonna lose myself.
Oh, it's not gonna work.
Journal, bro. Get a book and just write. Like if you want to know who you are, take a book. Try to write every morning. Actually, no. Every morning is too much. Write. In a week, write like 4 times.
Even if you do twice a week.
Yeah.
For like multiple.
And do it for 2 years. Then read it back. Then if you ever forget yourself, just go read that. You would find who you are in there. Like there are things around.
Yeah, just feel like
there are solutions around all these problems.
Like having ideas in the future when bro, just be, bro. Yeah. Like just like exist. Study people that did it from the past
and just
see how they did it and just like be. Like you don't need to do anything more.
Like the good bro. I just run it. I just do it.
I can't wait for when I do interviews and people ask me this question and I get mad every time. Like I can't wait.
I just do it. It's a reason why you wore that lipstick and have the piercing and put that shirt on, because you like it and you just put it on and went on with your day. Like it's kind of how I rock.
I'm Lena.
What's up?
So let's cast our minds back to before you made it. What do you say to yourself to like get into that space where you say, I'm going to make it in like, I don't know, 20, 15 years. No matter how long it takes, I'm still going to keep doing what I love. Like, what do you say? Because it's up.
But then again, she just said what you say.
Yeah, just say that, what you say. But that's what I'm saying.
No, wait, but like, what else are you going to say? Because she just said it. So then, from what that person just said, clearly time is not an issue. Because it doesn't matter if it's 15 or 20 years. And to make it, for most people, time is the issue.
Yeah.
So then clearly, she just said time is not the issue. So then what?
You just keep doing it.
Patience, just keep like.
At some point, it's got.
I feel like chat. I feel like I'm being a dick, but like, come on, like most of this shit pisses me off because it's just like, what the fuck are you even asking? Like, come on, bro.
Do the thing, bro.
Be serious, man.
Do it, and I get it. Because at some point,
at some point, like you're in that place, but then again, it's kind of like everything you need, you already have. Like the question that person just asked, Tyler's gonna answer it from their question because like they already have the answer.
But the answer is in the question.
Yeah,
just
like
do it for 10, 20
years.
20 years and it's gonna work out. Like that's just
what it is.
That's just what it is.
Delusion, but it's like good delusion.
Well, to make stuff, you gotta be delusional. And when you're delusional, you need people around you that trust you, because what the fuck they gonna trust? You say some normal stuff like, the sky is blue, and they're like, yeah, like that's, you don't need people to trust you to say that. Like, so you have to, I'm delusional, but I knew what I wanted to do since I was legit 5 years old. Like, I had this girl I was with yesterday, she was just like, oh, so if you weren't like doing music, like what would you be doing? And I'm like, I can't even, my imagination doesn't even go that far, because this is the only thing I was supposed to do. Like I was legit the 12-year-old delusional kid, like, so I'm gonna get a Grammy. And he was like, shut up, Charizard just beat Pikachu.
Think ahead.
So just be delusional.
I will do, thank you.
My name's Six, or Che. The question I actually had was, I was wondering, where are you next? Where are you trying to go next with the music? Like, what is the sound? That's the real question that I feel like I need to know personally.
You know damn well I'm not gonna say that.
Nah, come on. You gotta like, not
I'd rather show you my hidden folder in my phone.
That's dark.
Than to tell you where I'm going next. And I'm not implying it's some crazy, like I'm making like, I don't know that, but Mm-mm.
I feel you.
My friends don't even be knowing where the I'm going next, bro. I be like this until it's like, okay, I'm ready to show them the cake in the oven.
I feel you. Keep it hidden.
But it's cool though.
Okay, say no more. All right, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
I think we gotta do two people. We still gotta get Shorty her little chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we're gonna end with her.
How about we give her the mic first and then we do that?
Ooh.
I was just wondering if you had any like advice for
Good, I think in his outfit, very good color combination.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I think
he could take
it
stuff
does-
out and it still works.
Yeah, I feel like the blue with the yellow with the browns, a lot of browns, but like I feel like brown kind of like grounds it, and the blue is like a pop, but then the yellow is also kind of like a pop. But I feel like the
I like this,
conversation
though.
that the yellow and the blue are having is kind of like they're almost like mirroring each other.
His
when
wristwatch
one
is
is
fire.
not
I like his
shouting.
rings.
Yeah.
I think the stone on the ring is yellow as well.
Yeah, I think the gold and like thing.
But like, see the earring, see the
Frosted,
ring,
like,
see the
how-
wristwatch. Like in that
Yeah,
line, like
in that
as
line,
he's
yeah.
posed there in that line, like that's interesting.
how to like navigate this like insane industry, because like I know a lot of us, me as well, like we don't have any management or we don't have that like solid team around us yet, so almost like how to navigate it independently and like get ourselves like into these rooms and stuff like that.
When I was 15, I created a thing called Our Future. It was originally a magazine, but it was going to sponsor folks, skaters, and photographers, musicians, and then we would all work together. I had a dream, right? Granted, I was poor, so make a magazine for it. Like, you couldn't even Google it at that time. But I did have folks around. So basically, by 17 years old, I was technically running a record label. Literally. Da-da-da, this and this, da-da-da, blah, we got this, we got something, at social, blah, blah, blah. By 18, Odd Future was legit a thing. By 19, man, we had put out goddamn 20 damn projects and shit. And I was running all of this at the base, at the core, at the where you go on Tumblr. I didn't have an office. I didn't have a place. It was off of Tumblr. If somewhere had internet and I had a computer, that was my office. Now, that between YouTube and Twitter and all this stuff, what was at my hands, the internet, I was broke, poor. This is not to make the story sound cool. Had nada but internet connection and ideas. And I did not let the fact that I had nothing like stop me and try to not. As anyone that could listen, bro, I was, what's up? What's up? Check this out. Boom, boom, bam. Da, 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 da. That caught the attention of this guy and his partner at Interscope. And that's because I went to the label with a terrible printed demo from FedEx. And because I knew someone that interned there and they dropped it off, da-da-da, met the guy, woo, woo, woo. It went nowhere. Found his card 3 months later and just happened to hit him up. And that's where I met him because he wanted to get in contact, but didn't have a way to get in contact because the Twitter DM system was still bad and all type of and ended up going back up there and meeting him. And then he introduced me to Kelly, his wife. And I'm like, oh my God, these is like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre with connections. And it went from there. Seriously, but like I say this, bro, like to navigate this industry, you don't need the industry. You have the internet. Like what you need the industry, make come to you. Like what the are you talking about? Bro, when we had it was flooding every message board, anyone walking down the street, like it was harassment at that point, bro. You got it easy. Do not sit here and be lazy and let pass you up. You got it right there, bro. It's crazy. You sound crazy right now. All right, who playing rock, paper, scissors? I'm not doing this. Somebody got to pick.
Oh, God.
You got this.
Okay. Yeah, the girl with the lovely braids.
Versus
Versus the other girl with the lovely braids.
braid
She's
on
so
braid
cold,
action.
man. She's so sick, man. Oh my
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Guys, I don't feel like my question is like, I've got 2 questions. My first question is, obviously I think like your creative identity is so amazing.
Sorry, I've never heard your creative identity. I've never heard that. That's cool. I've just never heard that.
I feel like you're like a big pioneer for creative identity
and visual identity. But yeah, as you get bigger, obviously your budget will get bigger. So like when you were a smaller artist with less of a budget, did it feel like your like visuals, you were like limiting them, or at the time did it?
Oh my god, just go out and fucking make something.
I feel like the thing is, this is what I'm saying. Like, I really hate this idea. And I think a lot of people, and again, I don't want to be like brash or like, I don't want to be like too like harsh on like people, but I feel like, I think a lot of people, I think all these things are just like excuses and like blocks that people aren't letting themselves do the thing.
Wake up, nigga, wake up.
I feel like for us, even to get to this position that we're in, when we're starting this in like 2015, 2016, what the fuck did we have? Internet, like work a regular job at the mall, use all the money, buy all these magazines and all these books that you see, buy a camera, use my iPhone to like record.
Bro, even now, like I'm using like this.
Yeah,
is,
like the stream,
this
like I'm
shit is
using my
shitty, I'm using
iPhone
my
and
phone.
I'm using the thing. And then it's like, I think people have all these like excuses or like all these things, and it's like
if this shit is not interesting, no one is sitting down to watch it. Doesn't matter how much fucking,
if you can't do it with a fucking shitty webcam camera,
you
then
can't
even if
do
you had
it
$1
with
million camera,
all
you
the
can't
budget
do
in the
it.
world.
So I feel like it's this thing of like, oh, like how do you just try to make something interesting and keep trying to make something interesting with nothing, and by the point you have something, you don't need, it's not, the thing is not what's making it interesting. You could just make interesting things. So I think it drives me nuts. Like, it actually drives me crazy. Because I feel like people always, like I got a DM the other day from this guy that was like, oh, like I made this thing as people in the fashion industry, or as people in the industry. What do you think about this? And I'm like, my response was like, bro, let's break this down to the most basic understanding of it. You're a fashion designer, you make clothes, and as much as you're making clothes for the fact that you love and enjoy clothes, you're trying to start a business because it's a brand you have. Like, you're trying to start a business, and the point of the business is to sell clothes.
But then again, I think I'll pick back on what you said. It's kind of like, you're a fashion designer, you're making clothes, but in these clothes, you're making it for people. Like, that's the thing, where it's just like this idea of like the industry is just like,
and that's my point.
You're
It's
making
like,
this shit for people.
My point is like, as someone in the industry, you're asking me what I think about this shirt, but what is the industry? What does it matter what the industry thinks? Do people like the clothes you're making? Would people wear the clothes you're making? Like, you should focus on them. And what happens is you focus on them long enough, and the industry sees the motion that you're having and comes, because the industry literally isn't a real thing. It like doesn't exist.
It's just a group of people.
It's just a group of people that are looking to keep the industry going. So they have to keep finding more interesting things to keep the industry going. So
but if you're trying to please the industry,
it's not a real thing.
Yeah, but then they don't even they don't want people to like please them.
No, they want interesting things to keep the industry going.
I think it's so interesting because then again, you start to realize that the industry doesn't want you to please them. The industry needs interesting things to keep the industry going. So you could try to please them, but
or you could just focus on making interesting things. And so it's like Tyler said, he was doing the thing, blah, blah, blah. It was interesting enough to get in the bubble and the radar of someone
those people
in the industry, and then they want to do. So I feel like this idea of like, oh, like you don't, bro, you have people around you. You like, I feel like you're a creative person. I feel you have people around you that you can work with. You also have people around you that will be interested in the things you're doing if you put it out. As friends,
long enough.
As friends, like not even like people that don't know you, like people that are your friends that would be interested in the output of the stuff you're putting out creatively, because you're like, this is just who I am, and you be that person long enough, and then they're like, oh yeah, like he's just putting out, oh, he's making t-shirts now, or like, oh, like that's what he's doing, and it's like, as friends, they'll support you, and you do it long enough, and then you have the internet. Like, I feel like we're on stream right now, and 4 people are watching this stream right now, this second. It was 2 at some point, at some point it was 1. But it's like, I come here every Saturday long enough, and it'll get to a point where there's 50,000 people watching this video, and then everyone be like, how did you do it? I just came over and over again
every Saturday
over a extended period of time,
and we just kept talking about what we're interested in,
and people just find it interesting. But it's like, that's literally what, like, there's no magic
on a webcam.
On a MacBook webcam and my iPhone is what I use but the internet is bad, so I had to use the Ethernet thing so that my phone can connect to like my iPhone and my computer and internet, which if you're watching this stuff, we all have. Like, I think everyone tries to overcomplicate the thing. Make things, just
do the thing.
Make it and put it out there. You have an Instagram account, you have Twitter, you have TikTok, like. And again, I feel like that's the thing. I think also people make things and don't put it out. But then it's like you want everyone to see you as this like
creative visual identity.
Artist. Make stuff and put it out.
Yeah.
And just keep putting it out long enough. Like I feel like for us, it's like I think of how have we created the creative ecosystem, whatever we have. Bro, I'll make stuff, I put it out, I find other people that's making stuff, and I go out of my way. Like I DM someone today randomly, and I was like, and they're probably not gonna reply. But I was like, I really love what you're doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It is amazing. We need to see this. And I do that all, like I find people that find their stuff interesting and I DM them all the time. And that's how and then they see my stuff and they're like, oh, whoa, like I love your stuff too. Over time, we keep interacting with each other's stuff. And now they're my friend. I'm in London. I'm like, yo, I'm in London. Would love to grab a drink. And they're like, bet. And we meet, we have a conversation. We hit it off. Now that's my friend. Make stuff, put it out there, and that's it.
Literally.
Keep putting it out. Be strategic also with how you're putting it out. Be like, okay, I could put this stuff out. This is the radar of the person I want to be in. How could I get this stuff I'm putting out closer on that radar? This is what I find interesting. How do I make this person notice that I'm interesting too? You do it over time and it works. You have the internet.
Yeah. This
almost done though.
Let's wrap this
Fun,
up.
I don't know. It drives me crazy.
I know.
I feel like I talk about this stuff because it drives me nuts.
What the hell are you talking about?
I
Like,
feel like they match like where you were.
Oh, dude, you gotta know your place, bro. Like, it never felt limited. Like, bro, our early, like, dude, me and Jasper was really making skits on whatever the sidekick camera we could find, just to see the idea. Like, we wasn't thinking like, oh, we need to go get like a movie camera. Like, how about this? I record at my house on a handheld mic still. It's not like I could go to a studio, but like I record on like absolutely nothing. I low-key had more record on in 2011 than now. But it's not about the things, it's about the idea. You could give me and Timbaland the same keyboard with the same sounds and the same will not come out. So like when we was doing the early stuff in the early videos and any camera we could get, like we only had the stock.
do that shit is the idea's fault.
Yeah.
Sounds like Fruity Loops. Like, bro, we was fine with that. Granted, one day we dream of having other, but we didn't let that. We didn't have to let the lack of stop it. So it just matched. Like when I first played Coachella in 2011, I'm not sitting there like, damn, I need to be headlining. Like, no, I'm opening this up at 12 p.m. and being off stage by 12:50 because that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna work my way up to.
Thank you so much.
That was amazing.
That was good.
That was amazing.
That was good. That was good. That was an amazing.
Oh, everyone, check under your seat.
What did
He stole that joke from me, just like all his albums.
You got it. No, Converse was getting everyone's shoes or whatever. So as a thank you, and I hope y'all have a good day. And
This was a good.
That was fire.
Yeah, that was a good watch.
That was fire.
That was amazing, man. Chat. That was a really good watch. I feel like
hashtag right gen in the chat.
Hashtag right
man.
gen in the chat.
I was
if you
born in
stuck
the
it
right
out.
fucking generation, man.
If you stuck it out, that was a good video. We're gonna end stream here. This is a fun little.
This was good, bro.
2 hours with the gang.
love
We're
this,
gonna
man.
do this again.
See you
7
next
p.m.
Next Saturday, same time, same place.
Hanging out, listening
Doing
to
the same thing at the
something,
same time.
watching something. That's
Probably watching an interview or like talking about some shit. We should talk about some shit. I feel like I enjoy watching stuff. Though.
Yeah, I feel like
we should talk about some shit in like the
next one.
Yeah, it could be like research. I feel like we pick like an architect or some shit and just like learn about them
on
and shit.
stream. Yeah, okay.
We'll figure out what to do next week though. Yo, Y'all are too real, man. Thank you guys for coming to this thing, bro. This shit is interesting. We're gonna take over the world, bro. Trust me. Again, there are 2 people watching this right now. It's gonna be 100,000. It's gonna be 200. It's gonna be 1 million people on stream. I know it. I know it. Because this shit is interesting. This shit is cool. And I know there's a million of us. There's 5 million of us. There's 10 million people that fuck with this shit. And we need the kids. We need the creative kids to like make stuff. We need more interesting things in the world. That's why we do it. That's why we talk about it. So more people
could understand what it takes.
To do it.
How it is.
It is. And more people make more stuff and put more stuff out there. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out.
Bye, guys.